And action.
Do you know why we do that?
Why?
To line up the audio.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
A little chick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What's up?
Welcome to our channel, our new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Our first video. We're doing it. We're doing the thing.
So we decided to start filming and make a YouTube channel for a couple reasons. One, just because we have some exciting changes in our lives. One, we're newlyweds, so ayo. But then also we just have a lot of things moving forward as far as like we're moving, our jobs are changing, just another atmosphere and setting of life where we're moving into. So we're like, let's document it for friends and family and whoever else wants to join along on our journey. But then also we're like, it's kind of a, what did you say it was?
Home videos.
Home videos.
Like
yes.
home videos.
Yeah. So that's kind of the why we're doing this, and whatever happens, happens.
So we just thought that our first little video would be a little Q&A, get to know us for anybody that's watching that doesn't know us. So I guess first, I'm Ashley.
Oh yeah, I'm Trevor.
This is Trevor. We just got married 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago today. It's been a month.
Hey yo.
Happy anniversary.
Good job.
All right, so it's been a month already, and we've already learned a lot. So we just thought that we would share all of the knowledge and wisdom we have because we're pretty much experts already at this whole marriage thing. So I had put on Instagram a little question box for anyone that wanted to ask any questions for us to answer in this first little video. And so I'm going to just read those off, and we'll start with the first one, which is, sounds like a simple question, but it's really not. How did you guys meet? And I guess that part, it might be a little more simple. What makes it complicated is how we got together, and maybe we can do a whole nother video on that story.
Well, let's keep it simple first.
But we'll keep it simple. How did we meet?
We met in 2016 at school. We went to school at Indiana Wesleyan in Marion, Indiana. And I transferred in, so I was a little bit older, and she was a freshman at the time. So it was my
18-year-old.
My third year, technically junior year, whatever, her freshman year. But our both first year on campus, and we met in one of the resident dorms. All the guys from all the rooms were just hanging out in the lobby, having a good time. And then Ash and her friend just come running around the corner, and boom, we bumped into each other, and cue long story from there on. So yeah, we met at school 2016.
Question dos. How did you guys know you had found the one?
Ooh.
That's a complicated
That's a tough question.
How did I know I found the one?
Yeah.
That is a really hard question because I know there's a lot of controversy and everyone has different opinions when it comes to the one. And if everyone has a one or a soulmate, or if there's one person out there for everybody. And that's a really hard question. But how I knew that Trevor was the one, I think that there wasn't one specific moment. It was more multiple defining moments of just realizing that he was my best friend and he was who I wanted to be around for the rest of my life. And he checked off all the boxes and more and exceeded all expectations. I didn't expect him to be perfect, but I knew that I loved his beliefs and his morals in all areas of life, and we aligned on so many things, and just him being my best friend, it just all kind of made sense to me, and I was like, yeah, this is the one I want to be with for the rest of my life, I think.
I had, and this part of the longer story, I started basically just dating around, and I was super afraid of choosing and settling down with the wrong person. Just being a child of divorce and broken homes and seeing all of that, I was so set on any red flag, like boom, I'm gone. Like I'm not hanging around. If we're having red flags right now, we're gonna have red flags in marriage, and then that means divorce, and I'm not having that. And so I was just hurt, and I was basically dating around to try to find the one. And I thought like stars were gonna fly, and you know, it's gonna be like confetti coming down, and just like this like oh kind of moment. It's not the reality. Well, for some people it might be, but for me it wasn't. ultimately realizing there was pain in myself that needed to be righted, and then realizing that, hey, this is the girl that makes me the best that I can be, and the girl that I just want to be along her side for whatever happens. So,
What is your favorite book of the Bible?
Romans or Hebrews? I think Hebrews like challenged me the most personally, and it's just my favorite to go back and read and see all the different layers of God's love in it, and the conviction that we can get from it, and then also just the hope that we can get in life moving forward once applied to the things that we read in Hebrews. So, anyway.
How does Moses make his coffee? He brews it. My favorite book of the Bible. Kind of cliche, but I have to say Psalms, just because that is my go-to book of the Bible. I feel like there's always a psalm you can open up to and it will apply to what you're going through. There's so much heartache, there's so much mourning, but then there's also so much joy and happiness all throughout Psalms, sometimes within the same chapter. So I think that Psalms is my go-to, my favorite, just because it's so applicable to pretty much anything you can be going through. So, okay, how is your faith with God and how do you add that to your marriage?
One more time?
How is your faith with God and how do you apply that to your marriage?
How is my faith? I'm confused. How is
Okay.
my faith with God?
Yeah.
Good.
It's
How
great.
do I apply that to my marriage? Be good in marriage.
No, okay. We'll answer it this way. How do we incorporate God in our marriage? How do we make him at the center of our marriage? And we've only been married a month. So it's a learning curve, a learning process every day. We've been trying to get into a rhythm together and trying to develop some habits together spiritually and everything else. We also want to either find some sort of devotional book. So if you have any recommendations, comment them and let us know. But either some sort of devotional book or maybe like a devotional plan on the Bible app that we can do together and work through together. We kind of did one like that when we were dating, and it was really good for us when we were rebuilding things. So to do that again as newlyweds with some sort of like newlywed marriage book would be really cool. So what is your favorite thing about the other person?
You go first.
I know you have a lot to say, so think on it. The way that you are with other people. The way that you are with people. Not other people, me too, but people in general. He just is so good at conversations with other people. Sometimes I would get really annoyed with him because of how long he would talk to people, but it's something I've come to love about him because it's something that I wish I had. I can't hold a conversation that long, small talk. Trevor could hold it forever, and he has so many different passions and interests that he can always find something in the other person to connect with them on, and that's how it keeps their conversation going forever. So you're really, really good with other people and talking with other people, even just in small talk, and I really admire that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ashley is a servant and just a giver in everything. She's always trying to serve and give herself. You see it in the church. She's always like, I don't know how many ministries she was doing when she was living in Tampa. She was involved in like everything at this church. It was phenomenal. And it's just so plain to see that her heart is for others, and she'll do almost anything to serve somebody. And that's the way she shows her love. It's so admiring and inspiring at the same time. To be like, I want to be more like that, like giving and serving, but in such a genuine, heartfelt way. She's just kind of the greatest. The phone buzzed. The phone buzzed, and we looked like, what is that? But she's great. She's great. Obviously, love her.
Thanks. I'm not good at receiving compliments. You weren't either.
No.
Anyways, all right, that's it. That's all the questions.
And cut.
Our videos to come that we have ideas for are kind of exciting. Some of them are just going to be little mundane vlogs of just our little life together here while we're still up in Indianapolis.
Why not? We're trying this. We don't know what we're doing. We're literally sitting in the living room with the camera on a table. We don't know what we're doing. We're just trying it and having fun with it. So
yeah, we do have a lot of fun ideas coming up with like moving across the country down to Florida, him going off to training for the military, and just lots of exciting things. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll post a new video every Sunday just because, I don't know, we picked Sunday. So
Great day.
It's a great day. It's the Lord's Day. Why not post on Sunday? Football. So, have football on and our video on the side, and yeah, it'll be good to go.
Good times.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
And cut.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of work.